He not dead yet. Hmm?
EA Sports. It's in the
Huh?
game.
Him. Him. Cause you remember remember when I first put him on the stomach, he was like, no, you gonna die like that. He not dead.
You stop saying that.
You know what said he was gonna die. Like that don't make that I don't know why people think that. It just don't make sense.
Oh, look, I can show it to
That's why I kept it on there. No controller. I mean,
Just a stone's throw from historic Monument Circle in downtown Indianapolis. We are at the beautiful Lucas Oil Stadium. Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And we are underway from Indianapolis. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry now for Gus Edwards. Oh, what a juke into space. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
They'll go back to Edwards on 1st down. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. 9 yards is the pickup there. They'll have a 2nd and 1. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
And connecting here with DJ Shark. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Chargers.
Up the middle, here's Edwards. And he'll power ahead but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's Herbert. And this is incomplete.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. On fourth down, Herbert. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the fourth down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
From the gun, Herbert on third down. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They snap it to Herbert. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Now it's Richardson. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll leave him with a third and just a yard. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They go play action with Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Big strides, look at him go. He may go. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Kylan Granson, 71 yards. And the Colts post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Got an open man, it's Josh Palmer. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. They run once more with Edwards. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Dancing away at the 35. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Herbert. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Down to the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll run here with Edwards. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. DJ Chark from 3 yards out. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now They want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're using. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
Up the middle, it's Edwards. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 59 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Partner, we always talk about how important third down is, but I think first down is equally important because everything comes off of that play. If the defense wins the down, they are able to attack. If the offense wins the down, they might go faster, do other things, and change things up. That big play right there allows this offense to really get in gear.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't.
And Edwards will score. Touchdown, Chargers. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Chargers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second. Throwing on second and long. Richardson, he'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Dallas Flowers going to bring this out of the end zone. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Richardson off the play fake. They'll roll him out right. He's got his target. That's complete. And a nice spin into some open field. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big play there for Indy. 52 2 yards.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. They're connecting here with Pittman on the out route. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gets him to first before he's brought down. 9 yards that time.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that.
And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's a running play now with Chark. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, LA! DJ Chark, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. Dicker now to tack on the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better?
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble, and picked up by the Chargers. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
From the gun, they go to Edwards. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. Again, it's Edwards. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. J.K. Dobbins from 6 yards away. And the Chargers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You trail them by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
That's good for the Colts. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Richardson to throw off play action. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff, Edwards. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll run the toss here. Edwards. And that's going to be good for a Chargers 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Tackle made by Zaire Franklin. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now